breeze. It was a comforting perfume. But the money men smelled dollar signs. They tore at all the trees. Put up a bunch of cracker box developments with names like Orchard Creek. Welcome to our dirty paradise. Osprey and Coyote paid the price. Long as there's an angle and dinero to be paid. March that we can bulldoze and a mountain we can grade. We'll keep on pouring concrete till the sun begins to fade. Welcome to our dirty paradise. Welcome to our dirty paradise. Welcome to our dirty paradise. Thank you. So you have California, then you have Butte. Anybody here from Butte? Anybody ever been to Butte, America? All right, here's a love song for Butte. Wanna take a ride down the interstate? Gonna go to Butte, man, I just can't wait. Well, I wanna take a dip in the Berkeley pit. It'll cook your goose if you get too near it. Oh. Butte has a wild and colorful story. Copper Kings and the Boot Town glory. Copper and gold and silver too. But the boom and bust and the bills can't do. Well, California had 49ers. You had 100,000 fours and miners. Used to be the richest in on earth. But everybody knows what a hole is worth. There's a big gold nugget in the Rock Museum. Every damn rock if you want to see 'em. At the M&M bar you'll never get lonely. St. Patty's Day is for professionals only. Aye. Now you want to see something that's really scary? How about a 90-foot Virgin Mary? Glowing robes and her arms spread wide. Way up there on the Continental Divide. Yeah, California had 49ers. You had 100,000 hoomers and miners. Used to be the richest in on earth. But everybody knows what a hole is worth. You want to take a little trip? Well, use the one. It's not just fun, it's super fun. California had the 49ers. You had 100,000 horns and miners. Used to be the richest in on earth. But everybody knows what a hole is worth. Go, you! Thank you. Any history with your music there? All right, here's one off the new album, Thunderbird, available in all third-rate truck stops throughout the state. Reading yesterday's paper, drinking a deal of a joke. I'm wondering how to tell her something she already knows. I lay my cards everybody do some good. I don't think that I am be as honest as I should. Truth is coming down the tracks like a train that's running late. Kids will have to face the facts. That true love will have to wait. They're playing Sweet Emotion on the kitchen radio. Our love used to be an ocean, but it dried up long ago. We both did our share of lying, pushed each other around for a couple years. It's all over but the crying. Just don't expect too many tears. Truth is coming down the tracks like a train that's running late. Guess we'll have to face the facts. That true love will have to wait. Thank you. Uplifting little ditty. All right, here's a song. We're gonna go way down south. Way down south. Past Darby. Like Wayne. Down in Alabama, just outside of Mobile, there's a shotgun shack on the edge of a soybean field. When the moon gets full in the summertime, folks come around with some homemade wine. The ground starts fade out. All right, here's a song about politics of the sexual kind. I drove into town because you needed tomatoes, 2% milk and a sack of potatoes. Half hour later when I pulled in the driveway, the cable man was leaving, so I smiled and said, howdy. Although we have a satellite dish, it didn't strike me as suspicious. Telephone rang in the middle of the night. You were lying in bed in the pale moonlight. You said hello and you made a worried face. You told me you were needed over at your sister's place. I said it's a lucky thing that you came to bed wearing makeup. Our love is solid as a two-legged bar stool. Even though my friends say you treat me like a damn fool. One of these days I'm gonna prove them all wrong. 'Cause our love is solid as a country love song. Well, your mother came to visit and she complained the whole time, wringing her hands like some canary in a coal mine. Said I wasted money when I bought you that big diamond. The ladies at the cut and curl think you are too tiny. Mom don't even let care. Why don't you go back home and mind her business? Oh, our love is solid as a two-legged bar stool. Even though my friends say you treat me like a darn fool. One of these days I'm gonna prove them all wrong. 'Cause our love is solid as a country love song. Well, now everybody's talking and they're making me so paranoid. People saying things like you are someone I should avoid. The truth is, I can't believe the things they say you do to me. I thank the Lord that you've always been so true to me. So go enjoy your family reunion, even though you are an orphan. Oh, our love is solid as a two-legged bar stool. Even though my friends say you treat me like a damn fool. One of these days I'm gonna prove them all wrong. Our love is solid as a country love song. From the patent one day I'm hurting. Our love is solid as a country love song. Here's another song that, actually this song was written by a friend of mine named Nate Schweber. You guys remember Nate? He was a Missoula boy, went to New York City. Nate was a friend of mine. He actually went to New York City to work for the Rolling Stone. He was an intern. His first day in Manhattan, he was in the Rolling Stone offices when it was September 11, 2001. And so the world collapsed. He found himself hiding under Jon Bennett's desk, and his career has been equally as interesting from that day on. So he sent me this song, and we recorded it, and I surprised him. But if you grew up in Montana, also, you'll recognize it. So one of the things we gotta stop these greenheads in Washington, D.C. taking away things like this. Oh, Hudson, ain't you grand with all your tugs and PCBs? Your water's always called out to my curiosity. We've had some fun, but always didn't feel as good as on the mountain street back home. Mountain street, running through my dream. Oh, I look far and wide, every place I've been. Nothing moves me like mountain street. Well, if I reach the pearly gates and I get asked inside, I hope I find the paradise I knew before I died. Heaven in its theory is a sure sight to be seen. Oh, but I don't want to go there if it ain't a mountain stream. Mountain stream, running in my dreams. Oh, I've been far and wide, every place I've seen. Nothing moves me like mountain stream. Mountain stream. Oh, I've been far and wide, every place I've been. Nothing moves me like mountain stream. Yeah, nothing moves me like mountain stream. Thank you. We started out like a house on fire. Every time I thought we hit our peak, she went a little higher. I had stars in my eyes, I was head over heels. She stripped my gears, man, she spun my wheels. I got more love than any man could require.
sorry, did someone die today? Let's make some noise! That was adequate. That was pretty adequate. Folks, thank you so much for being here today. We're standing here with Rob Quist, running for Montana's own congressional seat, and we're trying to raise as much money as we can. Speaking of which, special announcement, for every dollar raised tonight from anonymous benefactors, we're giving an extra $1. So we're going to match all donations tonight. Go to Rob Quist. Please open your hearts. Give the little amount of money. The amount of money you will not miss can make a huge difference in the world for people. I'm your hostess, Charlie McCord. How we doing tonight? Thanks, three people. Let's get going with some talking. We have in a few minutes the very talented Andrea Harsell coming up. We have the very funny Michael Beers coming up in a little bit too. But first, could we all stand for the Montana National Anthem? No one's even listening to me. That's fine. We have one person, that's all right. Oh. Can I get, real quick, a round of applause for people who have been outside of Montana? Now can I, actually hang on, I'm going to do an experiment here. How we doing, everyone? Having a good time? Enjoying the show so far? Everyone having a good time? I'll be right back. Don't worry about it, you guys are paying attention. We'll be right back here. How's everyone doing back here tonight? How you doing? Enjoying the show so far? Fantastic. How's it going over here, everyone? How you guys doing today? Thank you so much for coming to the office. You know what we're doing for that? We're all doing today. You know, spend time to expect the money for that. That's my life up there. Tell me about it. Thanks for coming out. See what's going on over here. We've got t-shirts. If you want to buy a t-shirt, this is Rob Quist. We got people sitting in the back. We're also live streaming this on MCAT right now. How you doing? That's what I thought. So we thought. How are we doing over here? How are we doing over here, folks? Fantastic. Hey, what's your name?
Yeah, what's your name?
We'll get in the due time, my friends. Let's do this one at a time here. What's your name?
Aaron.
Aaron, and what brings you here today aside from the usual? Y'all have a good time, will do it for me too. Thank you so much for coming out. All right, you got drafted. What's your name?
Thanks, Maddie.
Maddie, what do you do for a living?
I work at Bridge Pizza.
Typical Missoula. All right, sounds good. Sounds good. And I actually very close to there. What's your favorite thing about Bridge Pizza?
Community.
And what's your favorite thing about the unbridled forward movement of democracy?
You know, all of it.
All of it. That's absolutely right. Maybe you guys can room on the stage. I'm going to play around a bit. I'm trying to get in front of these speakers. So let's talk a little bit about Montana, huh? Because people misunderstand what Montana is all about. They do. I'm sure any person who's been outside of Montana has had this conversation with someone. They come up to you and say, hey, you're from Montana, huh? Do you have electricity there? Huh? Do you ride a horse to work every day? I tell these people, no. That's right. I mean, horses are pretty good for the environment too, isn't that right? Are we not going to talk? We had a conversation going. Here, I'm going to sit next to you. How are we doing? So, you mentioned biking. That's pretty important, right? I agree. You're absolutely pro-bicycle. I agree. What's your name? Ginny, thank you so much for coming up. I really appreciate it. All right, let's try this. Let's see if this works. Anyone here not from Missoula? All right, one person. How are you finding your time in the Garden City? How do you guys like Missoula? Because Missoula has problems. We can all admit that there are problems in the Garden City, right? For example, there are way too many dogs that wear bandanas instead of collars in this city. You guys see these going around? These dogs, they're usually in the company of a man who's not wearing a shirt or a woman who's not wearing deodorant. And I don't know the logic that goes into that where you say, hey, dog, you're part of my family. I love you. Like, you bring joy to me and my family. There are these things called collars that we put around your neck that has our phone number on it. So if you get lost chasing a skunk or something, you can come back to us. But you're not going to get one because I want you to look like an old-timey bandito, okay? the interview afterwards, like, all right, ma'am, did you see the face of the person that robbed your bank? Well, no, I didn't. He was wearing a bandana around his face. Okay, well, did you see anything specific about him? Did you notice anything about him specific? I think he was a corgi. That's about what I thought on that one, too. Hey, let's talk a little bit about the other cities in Montana. I recently spent a little bit of time in a place called Glendive, Montana. Has anyone been there? Yeah, that place is awful. I wasn't going for fun, I was going for family. It was my family reunion. I was going to a family reunion in Glendive. Now, it's not like my immediate family. No, I'm from Deer Lodge, which is even worse somehow. But I was going because someone in my family married into this family, which is good. That's a big improvement for the McCorns, because you have someone in their family is the CEO of a Fortune 500 company, and someone in my family is the Unabomber. But the reason that I was really excited to get there, the reason I was really excited was that my 7-year-old niece was going to be there, down from Canada with her family. I gotta tell you, she's not actually my niece, I should say. She's my 5th cousin, 3 times removed or something. But she's 7, so I call her my niece, right? And she calls me Aunt Charlie, because her family doesn't agree with my lifestyle. And I got down there and she was so excited. She was excited the way that 7-year-olds get. She was wearing a shirt that said Jurassic Park, and she had this book she was reading called The World of Dinosaurs. And she was looking at that book like someone with 6 figures of student loan debt looking at Bernie Sanders. Oh, misread the crowd, never mind. But the reason that she was really excited is that on your way into Glendive, there's a big sign that says, "Welcome to Glendive, Montana, home of the Glendive Dinosaur and Fossil Museum." And that's all that she wanted to do. And her parents, her poor parents, heard the whole thing all the way back down from Canada to Glendive. And they didn't want to take her, you know, they've heard it so much. Oh yes, pterodon, very good here. So I figured, screw it, I'll be a good aunt. I will take my niece to the Dinosaur Museum. I will look good for her parents who hate me because of my lifestyle choices. And I'll look good for the family who's going to die and leave me money one day. So we get there to this Dinosaur Museum and we run in. This place is beautiful. It's like 20,000 square feet of dinosaur statues and exhibits and games you can play. And my niece is running around like a freaking pinball. Like, oh, look, Aunt Charlie, it's a Triceratops. I'm like, yeah, it's a Triceratops. It lived in the Cretaceous period. Yeah, that sounds right to me too, I guess. It was a really happy moment to see my niece so excited about something in science and in history. And then I saw my niece stop. And she made that face you make when you're watching an old Bugs Bunny cartoon and something crazy racist happens in it. You know what face I'm talking about? It's this one. And I go over to see what my niece has stopped at, and it's the big exhibit that says, "What killed the dinosaurs?" And we know what this looks like, right? Because we're in Missoula, we're educated. We know that a meteorite struck the earth, sending dirt into the air that blocked out the sun, that killed the plants, that killed the herbivores, which killed the carnivores, letting lesser mammals evolve up into us, humanity. Here is what the Glendive Dinosaur and Fossil Museum says as what killed the dinosaurs. It's a painting of a bunch of dinosaurs failing to swim as Noah's Ark floats by. And I start looking around. And I'm seeing stuff that I didn't see when I first walked in. I'm seeing things like, the earth created 5,000 years ago by all-powerful God. And scientists, the devil's minion to bury dinosaur bones to fool us. And Greg Gianforte was there. And I look down at my niece and she is so confused because none of this stuff is in her book, The World of Dinosaurs. Because it was written by someone who's been to an actual college. And my niece, she looks up at me with her pleading 7-year-old eyes and she says, "Aunt Charlie?" And I said, "Hey, don't call me that here, okay?" Folks, thanks for coming to support Rob Quist. Let's welcome up to the stage to this front area where there's nothing. Please welcome Missoula School Board Member, Executive Director of Missoula Base, my close friend, and hero of Standing Rock, Michael J. Beers.
Charlie, and Lauren. Now, I'm gonna find 3 more people. You all just hang there for a second. I need volunteers from the crowd. Would anybody over here? You guys look like you're in debt. Okay, that's fine. You people are in line for drinks. Oh, you are, okay. Do you mind joining us at the front?
Should help with
For a short time. All part of the front. Yes, and if you say no to me, bad things will happen to you. So, yeah, go and join those 5 people right there. See right there? Alright, who else can we get? Let's go sit. Okay, so yeah, if you want to join that, here. We need one more. One more, please. Need someone in line for alcohol. You want to come up to the hand? Yeah. Okay. Are you shy? You're very shy. Very much shy. Very much shy. Very good. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Two Charlies in there. Now, okay, for those of you that volunteered your friends, they're about to embarrass themselves. So please pay attention. Now, this will be the symphony of what you want in your representative. So I want you to think of one sentence or one political issue that you think is the reason you're here is you think Rob Quist is the best representative we can send to Washington for us. And when you have that issue, I'm going to point to you and you're going to say it out loud for everyone to hear, just like this.
Gay rights.
And if I go like this,
Gay rights.
and if I go down here,
Gay
you're going to
rights.
say it real low. And here's the trick. If I go like this with my hand, this is going to happen.
Gay rights, gay rights, gay rights.
Okay, so I come out over here, and you're going to keep repeating whatever you're doing at that moment, okay? All right, here.
Wait,
Question.
I was learning about Rob. I don't know, is Rob good with environmental stuff?
I believe so. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And if he isn't, he works for us. He's going to educate himself. So he's a good representative. There's all kinds of things I don't know about your public schools. You still elected me. Twice. Okay. So here it is. This is the Symphony of Representation.
Environmental protection. Environmental protection. Environmental protection. Environmental protection.
fall, we changed Columbus Day to Indigenous People Day. So not only does this mean that we are paying homage and respect to the Native American population in our state and around the country, it also means kids like me can stop getting kicked out of class every time the teacher says, Columbus was a hero, and he discovered the new world. Every Columbus Day when I was in school, I got kicked out for laughing. Because I knew that wasn't true. Because my uncles and brownie had told me since I was little, that's not true. And let's think about it. It's not that hard to figure out. If there's someone there to greet you, it's not new. That's like me going into Walmart and the old guy at the desk says, welcome. I say, no. This is a brand new store. I just discovered it. Show me your corn. And when it comes to, so that's the change I'd like to see over time. Now we've given up the idea of getting our land back, but that seems like a pretty reasonable request. And one I think Rob Quist can help us with. The other is just social justice. How we treat people that are considered minority groups or identify with different communities. I grew up, and I can speak only for myself, as an expert. And I think that's where we get off track, is when we try to be experts on anyone but ourselves. But as a person with a visible disability, I got stared at a lot. So I'll tell you this one day, this happened about 2 years ago in Albertsons and on Brooks. I was standing in the produce aisle holding a bushel of kale under my right arm. That's a little one. Not because I like kale, but the Missoula City Ordinance says you have to like kale. And I had a bottle of dressing in my left hand. That's a big one. And I was reading the nutrition facts because I'm 30 and I do that. And I didn't think I was struggling to do any of this. But this woman about my mother's age, we're not going to say what that is, but she walked up to me and didn't know me, but popped my personal space bubble right away and said, do you need assistance? And as a mature 35-year-old, my response has become, no thank you, I'm fine. Two things happen. They leave, feeling better having offered, and I feel better because they're gone. But this woman hung in there, to her credit, for 30 seconds. It felt like an hour. And she repeated her question, but louder. Do you need assistance? And as comfortable as I am in front of you, who I don't know all of you, I know some of you, as a group with a microphone, one-on-one, I'm incredibly awkward. So when my first attempt failed, my fight or flight said, run. So I ran away from this woman, and I was so awkward I stumbled over my feet, and I dropped the dressing. So as I ran away, I heard two things. The bottle shattered, and this woman yelled, I knew you needed assistance! So I retreated immediately to the book exchange for a cup of coffee. Because let's face it, as adults, we can't carry our blankets around. So we need coffee sometimes. And I'm standing in line, and this mother about my age, I assume it was a mother, had two boys, 5 years old. And as soon as they saw my hand, my right one, they became ninjas. Their eyes got huge, and they started ducking behind tables. One of them hid behind their parents' leg, like, oh. I've never seen one like that before. And generally, because we were all kids, we were all around kids occasionally, what happens when the adult with that 5-year-old sees them staring at anybody? This could be somebody with a disability, this could be somebody that dresses differently, this could be somebody that has a different color skin. When we see children staring at other people, what do we say? Don't stare, that's not polite. short public service announcement. The more you know. Thousands of spinal cord injuries a year happen because parents grab their children and spin them around too quickly. Severs the spinal cord. Kid ends up in a wheelchair. They get stared at, and the whole cycle repeats itself. So don't do that. Again, and this is how we need a new conversation that isn't partisan, that isn't, doesn't have an agenda, that is honest. How do we there's no right or wrong answer. The right answer is the conversation. And that's what we're not having. And that's what hopefully representatives, from November forward can start realizing, is we need that conversation. And that day, that mother started a conversation. So instead of accepting the status quo, when their kids saw something different, because really, if you say, don't stare, that's not polite, guess what that kid just learned? It didn't learn about diversity, and that I should be open and celebrating people different from myself. They learned they're different. I just got yelled at for looking at them. Guess what I'm going to do next time I see someone like that? I'm going to ignore them as a human being. But this mother pushed her voice toward me and said, with humility and respect, can my boys ask you a question? And I said, yeah. So they looked up at me with these big eyes, and they said, dude, what's wrong with your hand? And I gave them the 5-year-old response, which was, I didn't eat my vegetables. No, just kidding. The mother would have loved that I said it. But I gave them the 5-year-old response. I was born this way. This thing that looks like a thumb, not a thumb. My index finger. Where the doctors knew I would need a whole coffee cup. And then you can see them processing all of this new information until the one on the right took my little hand and his little hand, and he's still looking at me and said, have you ever seen E.T.? Your hand looks just like E.T.'s hand. We talked about aliens for 20 minutes, and I got his mom's phone number. It didn't work out with the mom, but none of that happens if we accept the side of an issue that we're on and never question it. That only happens if we have a conversation and we're open to learning about things that we don't know. And I think Rob Quist is our best chance of that in this election. So before I go, I want somebody to give me, sum it up in one word, what you want out of this election. In one word. Something powerful. Peace. Peace. Alright, and I noticed some people in the room, I know this isn't your first go around in politics and supporting people, and I know after the season we've had, it isn't your first chant of the year. So, I'm going to say twice, what do you want? It's the easiest place ever, because I'm going to give you the answer. I'm going to say, what do you want? You're going to yell back at me. So, people in Helena, people in D.C., and whoever needs to hear it can hear it. Peace. And I'm going to say, when do you want it? And you're going to say, now. We're going to do this twice, okay? All right, hey, people in the back, can I get you for a second? All right, I got you. So I'm going to say, what do you want? You're going to say, peace. I'm going to say, what do you want? You're going to say, now. And then I promise the next person will come up. All right? What do you want? Peace. What do you want? Now. What do you want? Peace. What do you want? Now. Thank you very much.
One more time to the very front of your town behind my ears. He's a member of the Missoula County School Board. He helped out with the campaign posters called Beers for Children. All right, folks, we're talking about so let's get back.
stood there, but I'm so glad he got Bernie.
See, and I think Bernie's out now. Bernie's definitely out.
Well, try to get him, try to get Rob Quist to make a chance. Particularly, they just took away the buffer. I think he just took it away from them after 20 years of negotiating. He just took it back and said, no, we're not going to do that now. The water compact. I did. Tribes around here. Call them up. I don't run in their show. What's up? Something good? This is good. Rob Quist.
Michael and Shirley. We've been texting back and forth. So tell me how you were related to John and Vicky.
They're my parents.
Vicky and Barry Bernie. John.
Oh, he might be from
Is he? I would love to see her.
Yeah, he was gonna come and support
Watch that camera. Watch it sit down, bro.
We're live streaming. So you're there.
Yeah, I'll fry my head.
You guys want to do a little sing along? Okay. This is a song my mom sang to me when I was a kid. I thought she wrote it. She sang it so much. It's the only song I ever remember her singing to me. And it's really kind of very good. Here's this great song. If you guys know it, sing along. Kicking off downtown tonight. Keeping that up for us, Andrea, Harsell, and Missoula. I used to always tell me, girl, you sing like an angel. That's what this song goes. You keep it there, I'll fight,
on playing with Lula Roma here in town. Hey, speaking of moon to different colors, coming up next we have Merry Place and Blue Moon. So stick around for that. We'll be right back.
Did you hear all that piano in there? A little more piano. Sound check. got a rock band that's playing all around town. We're gonna pick a love, yeah, we're gonna get down. Got a place and a table with my bike back in town. Yeah, I like the way he plays the music, really get down. We're gonna pick a love, no, yeah.
Sorry.